Alrighty, Libras. So this is going to be your reading for January 7th through the 14th. Thank you guys so much for joining me back on my channel. If you're new, hey girl, hey. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video if it does resonate with you. And we are going to see what's going on for this week. As we all know, all my information is going to be listed below in the description box for my personal readings as well as my Patreon information and at the beginning of this video, so check that out. Alrighty, and also for anybody who wants to know what deck I'm using, this is the Gypsy Oracle deck that I'm using for the first half. These are going to be some intuitive messages because these cards have no meanings, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and get into the regular tarot. This is my Golden Universal deck. So Libras, there's a situation here that is slowly fading out of your life. It's like it ended a long time ago, but it's like you were still mourning the connection. It could have been a love relationship. It could have also been like a family death. Rest in peace, you know, or my condolences. That's the more appropriate word. But you guys are now finally coming to the space of like realizing that, okay, now it's time for you to move forward. You're honoring what it was and you're acknowledging what it meant to you. But now it's time for you guys to move forward. And you guys are now coming into that space this week. I also feel as if you guys may not be really learning from some things that may have taken place already in a relationship. Like, okay, if you got cheated on, you may be like not understanding the depths of what's going on, if that makes sense. Like you're not really understanding to a full entirety what the hell's going on. You also may not really know that much about your spouse. Like you may be coming into the awareness of like, okay, hold on, I may not know everything about this person I'm dealing with. But you guys are head over heels for somebody. Like no matter what, you guys are still head over heels for someone. You also may be receiving some sort of like news that you've been waiting for from someone. But I really feel like you guys are not going to be open to revisiting an old situation if this is an old person, okay? If this is the relationship that you laid to bed a long time ago, and this is the person trying to come back around, I really feel like you guys are not going to be open to really giving. I'm also seeing something here about money. If you just came from vacation, or if you just like the holidays, like you spent a lot for the holidays, yeah, that's coming to bite you in the ass. So please make sure that you're not overspending all of your money, okay? Because you're really gonna feel it in the long term. But overall, I feel like you guys are coming out of the space of being sad about some things. You may be in a space of losing hope, though, or needing to keep your energies or your spirits high, because some moments it could be very discouraging, and then other moments it's very like, okay, well, I'm ready to push forward. So understanding that your level of faith within yourself is going to be important, especially if it seems like you're just putting yourself out there to just be hung. Understand that you guys are just needing to keep the same momentum, because that could affect you and your work ethic and where you're headed in the future. So consistently being hopeful is going to be important for this week. Well, Okay, so this card keeps wanting to expose itself to me. You guys do need to be careful of any sort of misfortune. If you have like a little kid, or you have like people in your house and like they cook in your house, or like you burn candles in your house and you don't really pay attention, you need to make sure that you are, because you need to make sure that you are, okay? You need to. But I feel like any sort of situations that have been like wreaking havoc in your life, they're coming to a close. Like you're coming to a deeper understanding of what needs to be removed from your life. So yeah, you have to burn the shit down before you can rebuild. So you may be like burning a lot of bridges with some people right now, but you have to, okay? And you also may be coming into realization that, you have some sort of gift or talent that you're trying to go towards. Okay, this could be like art. For some of you guys, like interior decorating. For others of you, like beauty or jewelry, something of that sort, like you're really good at making jewelry or you love custom jewelry or something of that sort. Um, but yes, making sure you guys are taking care of your health as well, that you guys aren't neglecting your health, especially if you do have a lot of work you got to do. Take care of yourself, okay? And something with your house, guys. Make sure your house is protected and that you guys are not just like letting your house. I honestly don't know where I was going with that, but Spirit's talking about somebody's house. So if you have some bad children or some people in your house that don't know how to act, make sure people are treating your house with respect, okay? So let's go ahead and see what my Golden Universal Tarot deck has to say. What's going on with my Libras for January 7th through the 14th, please? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you guys are moving to a better state of mind. You could have been stuck on a fire sign for so long, okay? Or it doesn't have to be a fire sign. This could be a creative project, or this could be something that you are very passionate about, okay, at one moment. But you guys are moving to a better place, whether that's you moving on mentally from this person or just overall moving to a place of stillness where your mind is not just rattling 24/7 about what this person's doing, whether or not this person's cheating on you, whether or not things are going to work out. You are just moving to a place of stillness. All right. Really standing at the top of your accomplishments as well, especially if you are a creative person. You may be feeling as if, okay, I'm the shit. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And just having fun right now, okay? I feel like you guys are trying to decide what's next for you guys. Like, what direction are you being called to go to? You may have one path that looks one way, and then you have another path that looks another way. But overall, I feel like you guys are in the space of like moving forward, like moving to the next step of your journey, and the world is at your feet. Like, there's so much that you're realizing that you could accomplish. You could be actually traveling the world right now, or you may be traveling and maybe like trying to decide maybe living arrangements. Some of you guys could be like wanting to move across the country as well. That's something I'm seeing. And you may need to decide which way you want to move. But yeah, you guys are trying to decide what's next for you in life and what path you guys are willing to take. And with you guys making this decision, you're going to have to leave something behind, or some people as well that do not align with that path, okay? But I feel like you're very much confused. You're confused because you have so many opportunities. Some of you guys are realizing that you are the creator of your existence, and it's just so much things. There's so many things that are possible for you, but it's like, which one? Like, And some of you guys may not have all the full details when it comes to these opportunities that are being presented to you. But it's like, you know that you got to pick one. But overall, I feel like you guys are building success. Like, you guys are really building success for yourself. I feel like you are getting a lot of recognition, a lot of attention for some things that you may have, put a lot of work into. And overall, feeling accomplished. I feel like you guys may be buying a new car to celebrate these accomplishments. Also, I feel like people around you are going to be championing you. Is that how you say the word? Championing you in a lot of ways, like really supporting you, especially people from your past, people who you grew up with. Okay, they're really going to see you evolve from who you were into who you are now. And I feel like you may be getting, like I said, a lot of attention because of that. I'm also seeing, let's bring it back in a love sense. I feel like you guys are moving to a better place, but you are trying to decide which way you want to go about this confusion here. Your partner may be wanting to give you a lot of attention this week, especially if you guys do have kids together. I feel like this person is reminiscing on how you guys were in the past, or this could be you guys. But I feel like right now you may be taking a break from this person to figure out what you want to do. And if we're bringing this back to what I was speaking about before, this is all about your success and all about you actually planting your seeds in the past, been working on it, been really following your soul's journey, and now you're just needing to take a break. Okay? You've achieved this success. Now it's time for you to take a break so that you can figure out what's next for you, okay? I feel like there's multiple projects that you guys have been working on behind the scenes. You really haven't been telling people about. And I feel like it is going to bring a lot of wish fulfillment. Your dreams are going to come true when it comes to these projects. But when it comes to your emotional well-being, I feel like you guys are overworking yourself or tending to other things around you and not tending to your emotions. Okay, so making sure that you guys are not putting on this smoke screen like everything's good and it's really not, dealing with how you feel so that you can get some change in the long term as well. Okay, especially when it comes to a relationship. I'm also seeing that if there was any third party situations in the past when it came to a relationship, I feel like there is a chance for you guys to work through it. But the only way that's going to happen is if you guys are willing to work together. Okay. And that you're using your intuition when it comes to a relationship, so that whenever there is any sort of secrets coming up or any sort of feelings of any sort of feelings of any like cheating or anything going on, you'll be able to tune into your intuition and nip that right in the bud. But I feel like in this relationship, if there has been any sort of verbal disputes or any mind games, you are going to be walking away from that dishonest association and actually stepping into a better space when it comes to your emotions, and also just focusing on your money. I'm telling you. But what is needed from you guys is to focus on the long term and realizing that there's some happy shit coming in for you guys, okay? And I'm not making it up. Like, this reading is so positive, even through the negative, guys. Like, super positive. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the Crosswatcher briefly. What's going on with my Libra's Crosswatcher partner person in question for January 7th through the 14th, please. Okay, so this person is thinking about you. This person is definitely feeling your wrath of like being super detached and like just putting them in their place. This person feels as if they really want the truth from you, or they know that you want the truth from them, especially if they did wrong you, okay? Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. If you guys split up, this person's definitely like thinking about you. So don't think that they're not. They're trying to stay strong, especially through this time of like, if you guys have had any sort of arguments or anything of that sort, they're trying to keep it together. Like, they're not letting people really see them sweat. They're operating from this very like, okay, well, I'm on my shit type of energy, you know? but really dealing with their emotions in a mature sense. Even if like a lot of things are affecting them emotionally, they're not going to let you see them sweat, or they're not going to let other people see them sweat. All right. They could be heavily focused on their money. You could be dealing with the air sign, Leo, earth sign, whoever. But really focused on their money, being practical in their approach. Also trying to like seek stability overall. I feel like they are a little scared about what's going to be ahead of them in the future, and they are a little stressed out, but they really want to push forward. Like, they really want to push forward. I feel as if they are trying to end some things that they internally have been struggling with, and there is some sort of transition that this person is going through at this moment, and they are just seeking clarity at the moment. That's why this situation has been at a standstill. Or if you guys put it at a standstill, this person's just been focused on their money since you have. Okay. And also, like, if there was cheating within the relationship, this person is wanting you to make a choice about what you want to do instead of avoiding it. Okay. They want some sort of action to be taken, and yeah, they're waiting for some things to shift, but they're really feeling like you just don't know what you want to do when it comes to this connection. They may not know, but they really want to work this situation out. They feel very left out. They feel very anxious. They think about you at night. Okay. So yeah, they're going through it, guys. They're going through it. But if you do want a personal reading to see what's going on with you personally, of course, all my information is going to be listed below, as well as my Patreon, where my extended readings are always posted. And yeah, make sure you like this video, and I will see you Libras next week. Bye, guys.